think that local government is a reflection of the community, and having women represented and with a voice in each level is very important, especially at the local level where it all starts.
I hope to leave a legacy of honesty, transparency, and integrity. I would like to be known for being a good leader and an advocate for the community. I enjoy facilitating engagement and dialogue and solution for residents. And as it relates to women specifically, I want to be a good advocate for women to be involved more in municipal government and shape what our communities look like. I hope that as a leader in our community, I'm inspiring other women to get involved and take a chance on something that they never thought they'd do before.
If I could give a woman entering law enforcement any advice, I would say to spend less time and energy trying to be somebody that you're not, just to fit the mold of what you think a police officer should be, and spend more time and energy fostering your own strengths and bringing something new to the table. Law enforcement is really a team-oriented profession, and when you find where you fit best and find when to rely on others, you and the whole team, the whole law enforcement team in general, will be more confident, more successful, and a better asset to the community. And don't be afraid to rely on other people, and also always be there to help others. And never stop learning. There's always something new to learn every day.
Just the other day, I was driving home and I drove past Maple Park. That's the park in our neighborhood, and I saw a dad pushing his son on the swing sets. They were very recently installed as an improvement to Maple Park. Now, as a woman in our community, as a member of our community, that is something that I advocated for before I was even part of Horsham Council. It was really one of the first times I came to a council meeting and spoke out about something that I thought could be better about our community. Being part of council has made it that I've gotten to see that process from start to finish, and I've gotten to see just how long it takes sometimes for those changes to happen, but it was really rewarding to see it in action. I messaged that child's mom afterwards to connect with her, just to say how much I appreciated seeing it being used and how excited I am for more kids to be out as the weather gets warmer.
I've seen many more women come into the municipal workforce than I have seen in many years. Years ago, my father said to me that in the early 60s, when you couldn't get a credit card or a house or a loan in a woman's name without having a man sign for them, he told me that I could do and be anything that I wanted, and I believed him. And so I always thought that women should be leaders. Women can do and be whatever they wanted to be. Over the years, I started here in 1982, and there has been so much change in the workforce with women leadership than ever before. Back in the early 80s, there was maybe one or two women here in leadership roles. And now there's many in leadership roles. Other than that, I'm honored to be the finance director. I've worked here for 43 years. I've put a lot into it, and I think more women should be moving up into leadership roles.
I definitely think women are underrepresented in leadership roles in municipal government and in general. In the water and sewer industry, it's predominantly male. And the traits of leadership are often seen as masculine. And so when a woman exhibits those traits, it's sometimes not viewed very positively. So, for example, if I'm asserting myself, it could be seen as an act of aggression. So I have a water and wastewater operator's license. I have the technical knowledge. I've got 36 years of experience. But when I find myself in a room full of men, being the only woman, and it happens frequently in my professional life, that can sometimes be overlooked, that technical knowledge. So what do? I show up consistently, and I prove myself through the successes of the authority. I do want to say that in Horsham, I have had the privilege of working with a lot of men who have treated me so kindly and with nothing but respect and very fairly. So I do feel blessed to have had my career here in Horsham and worked with so many brilliant men who know how to treat a woman professionally.
In one word, I would say growth.
Balance.
I feel honored.
Representation.
That is a tough one. There are a number of words I could come up with. I think I'm going to go with humbled.
It makes me feel proud. Cut.
That was awful.
I forget I was going to end it.
Just one word?
No, that's terrible. I'm not going to say that.
Can I add something?
It's a great place to work in Horsham Township.